guys, and welcome to another ASMR video. And today I'm going to be eating some Chinese takeaway or Chinese takeout if you're in America. Someone requested it, but I can't find the comment, so I can't see who requested it, but whoever did, I hope you're having a great day, as well as everyone else watching. Yes, so I've got some chicken spring rolls, some chicken fried rice, some chicken balls in batter, and some chicken chow mein. I would normally have had duck with it as well, but I didn't really want to do that for the video because it would be a bit sort of awkward and messing about with all the duck and the little, wraps that you put them in and so on and so forth. Right, to drink with this wonderful meal, I've got. Do you want me to get you a cola? A Pepsi Cola? And as always, I've got Skeletor, who is absolutely filled up with ice today. I've got the eyebrow, the ball, in binaural. That is absolutely full of ice. It is going to be nice cold. Ice cold. Cheers. Now let's get down to brass tacks. I get this from a takeaway. My problem is when I first moved here, the Chinese takeaways were rubbish, absolutely horrible. And I've been looking for more. Finally come across this, which is absolutely superb. So yeah, I finally got a decent Chinese, which is great. Okay, first we will pick up one of these. The spring rolls. I actually give you these for free. What I wanted to talk about was the band Queen's albums. Go through them all. Let's try some of this lovely chicken chow mein. It's fantastic. Their first album was called Queen, and it was released in 1973. Really good album. Very raw sounding. Yeah, great album. Queen. The second album was Queen 2. Now Queen 2 is without doubt albums they've made. Really, really good. And you have like 7 Seas of Rye on it, and an absolute classic album, really, really good. And that was from 1974. The next album, again from 1974, was not Queen 3, but Sheer Heart Attack. Oh, look at that onion. I've got chicken fried rice. I'm not going to attempt. I could attempt. Shall I attempt? I mean, I'm not really that good with chopsticks to pick that up. But I have brought a spoon. So. Sheer Heart Attack was released in 1974, and again, a really good album. And it had, it was their first real big hit, I think, was Killer Queen. Really good album. Look at these guys. These are chicken balls. Yeah, chicken balls. I don't think they're chicken balls. I'm out of you. I've got plenty of curry sauce on these two. Oh, they're delicious. The next album is my actual favourite of theirs. And that is A Night at the Opera. A Night at the Opera is a masterpiece. They created a masterpiece with that album. So good from beginning to end. Every track is amazing. And also included the brilliant Bohemian Rhapsody, which is fantastic as well, and went to #1 here in the UK for 9 weeks. Brilliant album. That was from 1975. In 1976, they released another classic called A Day at the Races. Again, another brilliant album, and another one of my favourites. Now, the next album wasn't Duck Soup or Animal Crackers. It was News of the World from 1977. that had "We Are the Champions" on it, which became like an anthem to them at their live shows. There's also a bit of a Mandela effect with that song, where people always think at the end of the song it says "No time for losers" because we are the champions of the world, and they never said that on the studio version of it, the actual song, but they do say it when they sing it live. So that's the confusion, cleared up. The next album was called Jazz from 1978. Now, Jazz had the classic singles Fat Bottom Girls and Bicycle Race. I didn't think it was as good as A Night at the Opera and A Day at the Races, but still a good album nevertheless. In 1980 they released The Game, and had, again, really good songs on it, and a nice variety of musical style. From Play the Game, which was sort of rock, and all of a sudden they started using synthesizers, to Crazy Little Thing Called Love was like a rock and roll song, and then The Funky, Another One Bites the Dust, which was written by John Deacon, the bass player. It was nice to see, some writing from other members other than just Freddie and Brian. And that was a huge hit, not only here but also in the States. In 1982, they released Hot Space. Now, I think most fans look at this one as probably their weakest album, although it had Under Pressure. A lot of people didn't like it much. I liked it, but yeah, not their best. However, in 19 these a ton. Oh, look at that chicken ball. What? They brought out the works and they were back on form. It had like Radio Gaga, Amateur Fall, really good album. Now, in 1986, they released another favourite of mine, the brilliant A Kind of Magic. This is Fiancé Travers Lassonce's favourite Queen album. It's my second favourite after A Night at the Opera. And what it was a soundtrack to the movie Highlander, which is a brilliant movie, by the way. But they went back into the studio, like Peter Gabriel with Passion. That was originally a soundtrack to The Last Temptation of Christ, Martin Scorsese's film. But then he made it a complete proper album called Passion. It's amazing, oh man. But that's what they did with this. And what an amazing album, with songs like, Give Me the Prize, Who Wants to Live Forever, and of course the title track, A Kind of Magic. Really good album. Absolutely love it. Brilliant. In 1988, I remember Kind of Magic was a tough act to follow. They brought out The Miracle. It's not a bad album, but again, it wasn't as good as A Kind of Magic. Unfortunately, however, not that. Oh. For Sandra, in 1990, was it 90 or 91? I can't remember. I'm going to say 90. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. They came back with Innuendo, and that was really good. last album was called Made in Heaven, and unfortunately Freddie Mercury had passed away by then. And the album is still a nice little tribute to Freddie Mercury, and also love the cover because you've got that statue of Freddie on the front. Yeah, so that was a shame, but that was delicious. And Tony Soprano, a succulent Chinese meal. Guys, thank you for joining me for a wonderful lunch, a succulent Chinese meal. Let me know what your favourite Queen album is, guys, and maybe the ones that you don't like so much. As I said, Hot Space was a bit, but they're all still really good. I love Queen, they're brilliant, what an amazing band. Okay, I'm gonna go now, guys. It's lovely to see you all, but in the meantime, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful, peaceful, peaceful, peaceful